Would you like to play a game? It's an obscure game, one that's only played around these parts. The locals, they like to call it HEARTBALL. But you can also call it HEARTBALL. No, not hardball, dummy. HEARTBALL, like that chewy red thing in your chest. You'll find out why we call it HEARTBALL once we start playing. It's a sport of sorts, but not just a sport, but 4 sports. Call it a ritual. A ritual to bring the best of luck to the local sports teams, which are dear to our hearts. HEARTBALL is played once a year, and it is played so that football may prosper, hockey too, and that baseball and lacrosse and all of our crops of sports may be bountiful and go swimmingly. In this town, sports is not merely a game. Sports is the major industry. From the day you are born into sports. We cut the grass in the stadiums, make and sell the merch, sew the uniforms, paint the uprights, and pour the beers. All of our factories, plants, and mines have all been repurposed to service our professional sports teams, leagues, arenas, and bar and grills that surround them. Nothing frivolous about it. Here, sports is life. How can such a small town have so many sports? Is it because we pray with all our hearts? No. It's because we play HEARTBALL. Enough! So let's play HEARTBALL. I pick you up at 11 to midnight. We look at the stars, get a Frosty from Wendy's. It builds trust. We're friends. Now we head over to the old St. Joseph Cemetery, where HEARTBALL is played in the graveyard, out by the edges where the trees, you know, the bunch of thin white ones that look like tree ghosts when the moon bounces off them. Here, the game will begin. Wait, did you see that? By these trees there are children, a whole crowd of preteens. Awfully late for children. They don't look so hot. Not that I ever think little kids look hot, but not just not hot, but downright ghoulish they look. Sad-faced little demons, and they won't stop staring at us. They're coming closer. Hey, what do you kids want? Get back! One of them grabs a brick and starts kicking you with it. A little girl gives you a DDT, and a mob of brats surround us with their silent, creepy faces. Run, run. The goth children break into a mass hiccup of giggles as they are now playing a game called Chase, where they run behind trying to kill us, and we run in front trying to survive. I see a mausoleum up ahead with an open door. We have to go in there and hide. Spiders, rats, but we're safe for now at least. Here, look, there are goalie pads in here. Add them to your items. They will protect your shins. Armor. But the little ones have circled our wagon. They know we're in here. A kid's crowbar starts wrenching the door open. There's no time. Let's quick get the lid off this coffin and hide inside. They will never find us in here. Children never look in coffins. Huh? There's no body in this coffin. There's no bottom either. From your items, select flashlight and shine it down into the casket hole. There's a rope ladder down there. There is no coffin in this coffin at all. It's just a crypt concealing a secret passageway to an underground tunnel below. Amazing and fantastic the things we might find down there, but also terror. Do we dare? We have no choice. The children are closing in. We are climbing into the womb of the tomb, down the ladder. Don't forget to close the casket lid to seal us in. We are descending now into a pitch black, damp, and dripping sub-cemetery. At the bottom now, I see we are at the beginning of a long concrete cobweb corridor with no corners. Let's press on and see if we can find a back way out of here. The Dollar General flashlight is no match for the utter blackness in front of us. Hey, have you noticed how the dark nothingness is slowly turning more orange? An orange fog? Oranger as we go. Oh dang, look, a skeleton. It looks like the skeleton of someone who doesn't like sports. A poet or a medievalist, perhaps. Here, let's grab one leg bone each. Add it to our items. Category, weapons. The orange fog is getting thicker. I can't see. I'm sticking my bone out ahead of me, in case something is in front of us. Oh, stop. My bone. It just hit something hard. It must be a wall. Oh, great, there's no way out. I'm reaching my hand out forward and it's not a wall, it's a door. Look how the orange cloud comes out up from under it. Get your bone ready, my friend. Ready? I'm opening the door. Behind the door, it's a large room. What is this place? I guess it's some sort of giant industrial manufacturing chamber. No windows, no doors. There are candles that rhythmically extinguish, then reignite as if they are breathing. They illuminate the rusty bellies of creaky, shaking tanks, puttering out puffs of smoke. Yuck. Look at that lump of strawberry jelly on top of an old book about demonology and chaos magic. Wait, that's not strawberry jelly. It's raspberry. Let's eat it. A skill token. Strength. At first I thought the sound was thunder and lightning on the outside world above us, but now I realize that's the sound of bowling balls rolling down an alley, crashing into the pins. We must be underneath Facasio's lanes. Look, see how the bowling balls are dropping down into this room after every roll? They're landing in a chute, which sends the balls through a loop and down into tubes of bubbling water. Then the balls shoot out the bottom, which triggers the firing of pistons that force orange smog into vials. A pneumatic hose sucks up the bowling balls and the cork-stopped beakers of orange, sending them up 2 different channels. The balls get sucked back up into the ball return, and the fog gets injected into a big reactor connected to a series of pipes. This whole contraption seems to be processing this unnatural fog, then pumping it into these old pipes. Oh, whoa. Read the label on these pipes. The elementary school, the police station, Hotel Niagara. This orange fog is being pumped throughout the entire city. Let's try and find a way out of here. Maybe up the elevator shaft. But be careful, I just saw a friggin' scorpion. As we cross the treacherous, subterraneous factory floor, I see a great number of votive candles in a semicircle. Look, over there. Something creepy. An altar. The candles uplight a portrait. Hey, I know this guy. Gurn Naglers. He was the Niagara Falls Gold Gloves boxing champion and an axe murderer. He was convicted of killing his wife and their 3 other wives. At the base of the altar, there's a heart-shaped box with a Buffalo Bills sticker on it. Shh! Hey! The service elevator is slowly lowering into the room. Someone's coming down. Quick! Hide behind those turbine things. Who is it? I see 4 people. It looks like it's why it's called Rodeo and Antiques. From Facasio's Lanes, it's right, Tony Pepp. And tonight's special guest, wrestling legend Bret the Hitman Hart. They are all here to play Heart.
Hey, hello, I'm Tony Pepp. I make food down at Facasio's Lanes, but I also just got a job working over at the casino. Anyway, welcome to HEARTBALL 22. Now is the time in HEARTBALL where we rip out your heart and we play with it. Then we put it in that little heart-shaped box over there in honor of our spiritual leader, Gurn Naglers, and to appease the great orange cloud. A sacrifice, if you will, for all the blessings that this extraterrestrial haze has bestowed upon us. Ever since its arrival in Niagara Falls, all of our sports teams have been real good. lifting up the morale of the town, bringing in an increased economy, a good economy. It has closed the gender-based income gap, and it figured out all the social justice stuff. Now, let's kill you real violently in order to make sure that all of this good fortune continues. Okay.
Oh, what? You haven't realized? You've been playing HEARTBALL this entire time. How's your heart? Is it racing? Is it rolling? I'd love to find out. Here, let me touch it. Why are you backing away? You can't go back. Look behind you. The child fighters have caught up to us, blocking the way out. Think of it this way. You are also lucky. You are chosen. Only one outsider a year gets to play HEARTBALL, and it's the last game they ever play. Now, come on. We're pals. Come over here. I'm gonna kill you. Don't you know that in a town where sports is life, sports must be death also? Where sports is life, sports must be death also. Where sports is life, sports must be death also. Alright, so Rodeo and Anthony's, they're just gonna hold your arms down like this. Okay, get that arm. Okay, now, whoa, look out. Off the top rope, rep the hitman hard. Damn! Oh, okay, Tony, here, come here. We got this. Grab that wooden spoon and just scoop out that heart. Scoop that organ right up and out. Stop screaming! Stop screaming! Look what I have here. Your beating heart, torn from your body as a gift to the mist. Now we'll just place it inside this heart-shaped box, close it, now watch as I reopen it. It's gone. Why's that? Game modifier. HEARTBALL is just a prank. Yes, a prank. Go on, touch your chest. There's no blood, no wound. Your heart's still in there, beating. I mean, come on, how could you have kept listening if your heart was chopped off at the 12:03 mark of the story? But the real twist? The prank is that it's not actually a prank at all. That's the prank. That's not your heart inside of you. We replaced it with a robot heart. Or a rat. No, just kidding. It's a prank. But it's a prank of a prank in a prank of a prank. And it will just go on like that forever in your head. You, never knowing what's real and what's prank, until your sanity levels are reduced to 0, and the Og Mist will feast on your lunacy, bringing us wealth, love, riches, and the Super Bowl.